Okay.
Okay. Airbag.
I'm about to name it, but I feel like somebody's gonna play it. Oh, okay. I got stunned. I can't move. Wait, what? What just gave me that bug again, man? Oh my god. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Bindz, and today I'm pretty much just gonna be helping out with everything on the aspects of ranked play, like how, you know, what attachments you should use, how you should play on certain maps, or what areas you can learn on certain maps, or just how to, like, you know, warm yourself up to be able to, you know, play. You can learn the new tips and tricks and new things about other maps and this and the other. But with that all being said, man, let's just get right into the attachments, man. All right, so for the attachments, these are some of these classes I do not recommend, because this is like in a way it's personal preference, but in a way it's not. Like this class right here, or no, this class right here, sorry, is what all the pros use. I'm gonna leave like everything up so that way y'all can screenshot copy the class and just get everything that y'all want. Of course, nobody uses a magazine or nothing like that in ranked play. It's pretty much, these are all the attachments that are allowed to be used. And then that's the pro class. That's what the pros use. Well, they don't use lightweight. Most of them use double time. I have double time most of my classes. I just don't use that class often, so I don't really touch it. But for what I use, these are the attachments that I use for my class. If you're an MP40 or an SMG person, this is the attachments that I use. I don't know, it's just personal preference, because I don't like the pistol grip, so I use the carver grip for the extra recoil control. But I mean, sometimes you're losing with the you're losing the hipfire accuracy and the aim down sight speed with the most of the attachments that I have, but you're still gonna at least be able to somewhat laser. But with how this game is and with Bloom and all this BS, it's still, like, you know, iffy. So but yeah, that's pretty much all my MP40. Oh yeah, for pistol, there's not really much you can choose from. Just pretty much most things you want to worry about is just the proficiency kits. You can put all these attachments that I have on it. That's pretty much all you can really put on it. But yeah, let's just pretty much go to the automaton, or let's just say the AR. This is a pro class setup that most people use. They don't use the Carver foregrip. I'm pretty sure they use either the M3 or the Mark IV, maybe. I might be wrong. But I use the Carver foregrip, and pretty much everything else on here, like I said, I'll give you a time to screenshot and everything. But these are the majority of the classes that I use. I do have different automaton classes I like to switch up with from time to time. This one is like what the majority of the pros use, I'm pretty sure. And this is one that I use sometimes. I don't use the anesthesia barrel. I use the 600mm barrel sometimes. And same thing with the pistol, nothing changes, it's just the same attachments. And then yeah, that's pretty much everything when it comes to the classes or the stuff that I use in ranked play. And let's pretty much just get to how you can help yourself, you know, get better at ranked play and just to warm up, man. Okay, so before you even hop into ranked play, you know, you want to make sure your aim is good, you're consistent, like your aim's precise. You want to just make sure everything's good, or that you're good to go, you know, just like everything else. Like, you want to be prepared. So excuse me, you can have a map you can choose. I'd say any map that's in a ranked rotation, you can choose it. You got Gavutu, Bocage, Berlin, and Tuscan, and then Desert Siege. And to me, how I warm up any map that I'm bad at, I play it with either AR or MP40, and to see how like things can change or how it flips on certain sides and what other angles I can hold. Already on the map, let's just get into, like, you know, the strong points and things that you can hold and learning different maps. So areas you can hold in certain parts of this map, I would say, okay, so this area right here alone, or you can go either up more on this passageway, but this area here alone, you can hold a lot. You can hold the plank from back here and kind of watch mid near the tank, or if somebody's hiding right there, it's an easy laser. But But you'll have a visual advantage if you're sitting up here, or if somebody sees someone that's either sitting on top boat. You know, you can if they see someone, you can call out and run over there, and then just let somebody from over here, or coming down ring stairs. And then on top of that, you can watch your flank from pretty much over here, and you have pretty much control of this whole area. On top of that, everything to your left near ring or your spawn. But if you're gonna be one of those teammates, just pretty much calm this to your teammates and let them know where you're gonna be at, because that's kind of important. But at the same time, or just having a 4-man and telling them where you're gonna be at, of course, it's gonna be important. But like, for instance, if you're sitting like right here top boat, you have a bunch of stuff you can watch. You can watch green, because you're already gonna have people on point. Like if you're playing hard point or control, you're already gonna have people inside of point. So either somebody's gonna be sitting on this side or this side. So if it is contest and your teammate gets dropped, then you're sitting right here instantly. You know, either somebody's gonna be coming straight to you, or they're watching mid. And from this angle right here, if you're on point, you can just sit here and watch mid, because somebody's gonna have that flank, and if they see someone, they're gonna calm that. So that way you know. And right here, pretty much green, you can sit behind this pillar or behind all this wood and junk, and map somebody that's coming through mid from red tower or something. And I like to use this for control too. But sitting up here, because you look at the view that you have sitting on top of this man. You have a view of pretty much everything, but the most dominant one right here is ring. Don't jump on top like I'm about to do, but you have a nice little viewpoint from here to ring, and then here to their spawn and the red tower. So I like this spot right here because it's kind of you know, cheesy in a way, but what's not cheesy in this game? So, you know, this is a pretty good spot. And yeah, we can go to next spot on this map. It's near ring. People always will always get sauced up in this little area. I don't care what it is, people always get sauced up in between these little turbines. But there's always, you know, like on the outer ring, like near these tanks, I don't know, there's people that hold, if they're coming from right here, there's people that hide. Let me get to that real quick. There's people that hide like right here. Like let's say they're defending, there's people that will hide right here, and if the game doesn't glitch, you're safe. Like you're safe, but like you can see people's names to a bunch of surfaces, so just pray that the game doesn't sell you out. But pretty much this area over here, people hide at and watch people come from over here, or watch people come from, you know, over like anywhere near ring. They just watch this, or through this cut over here, or B on control. But and then another spot in green, people will normally, they'll break this and sit right here, watch this, because you know they're not gonna expect, well, I'd sit deeper, like, well, not even up here, just right here, because normally you're not gonna expect anybody to come behind you, but you can see a lot of stuff from just sitting right here or inside of green. You can see a lot of stuff without like having to peek everything. Like look at how, like this one cut right here, if anybody's coming from cut, this isn't like the best if it comes to defending, but if people are already near it, you can catch a bunch of people off guard just from sitting right here, and they're pushing right there or pushing straight up the middle. They don't come between like the bottom or nothing. They just try to go straight to point. Don't even come near spawn, nothing. But then there's another spot towards B. If you're playing control, this spot right here, that's of course the spot that you can look at from tower, but if you're trying to avoid that, kind of scoot over a little bit and then just look straight to mid in the cut. And then if there's people coming from bottom green, you can be a coward and sit like this and watch them pass, or you can either, you know, peek through the bush. Either way, you're still just gonna try to catch them lacking, of course. So you can peek through this bush and just spray them, and you know, maybe you'll get lucky and get a pick off or something. Just like right here. Mainly people will get disgusting picks from just shooting through here. There's a bunch of really angles that you can hold and that you can get decent kills from. All I'd say to that end is pretty much just use it wisely, man. And pretty much now we're just gonna be on to what is it, pretty much other maps and how to, you know, control them. This map for hardpoint is very weird. Why do I say that? Because the spot I'm about to show you, I'm pretty sure everybody knows it, but you can literally contest or collect time in the hardpoint from the P1 just sitting right here. Literally, this is a really broken spot, because literally all you have to do is your team can be either watching, you can be protected from here if your team's just, or one of your teammates is just sitting right here. Like, look, I'm collecting the time just from sitting right here, not even inside the point. I'm just collecting time from this corner. But like, they have to swing me or either shoot me from right here, which I can shoot back from, or they have to come through grandma's, or they have to come through river or hut. And I'm sitting next to pretty much forwards just collecting time. One of your teammates can still sit back here while somebody's, because of course somebody's either gonna come zig, which is over here, or and somebody's obviously gonna be watching this, or be right behind hut over here. And by the time this clock hits, what, maybe 20 or 16, somebody's only gonna be trying to play for spawns in P2. So you can get either by the way you play this on your own, or how your team plays this, you can either get a full 60, or I wouldn't say a full 60. I'd say maybe I'd give it a full 40 or 30. Depends on what your team does. And of course, for this next hill, you're gonna want to like play in this area so they don't get spawns. You want to play in this area and make sure, like, you know, they don't get spawns, because if they do, you're gonna be spawning all the way back there across the map, and they're gonna have this like advantage point right here from this head glitch. And of course the other head glitch is just over these barrels, and you can contest from here too, so that's another advantage point. When I tell you, use your doors and windows and all that to your advantage, because this is kitchen, or tools people like to call it. I call it kitchen, but people like to like run through here. You can either sit right here, catch them running, or you, if they run through, you're behind this door, you can shoot straight through. Hold on. But if it open this way, but you know what I mean. If it opens this way, you're stuck in this corner, you can shoot right through the door where they won't see you. Same way for this. If they're running through here, but if the doors are even existing, you can shoot right through these if they come through here. And even if that, you can have somebody watch upstairs, and if they're contesting, you can sit up here until they contest, watch it from here. If they contest, find where they're at, kill them obviously. Most of them are gonna come from mid. You still have like a kind of peak from forwards to, from here to forwards you have a peak, so you know, not that bad. And then we're on to the next point. So for next point, here's one spot you can sit in, here's another spot you can sit in right across from it, another spot you can sit in right here, and then you can just sit, like, you can sit anywhere. But I hate this spot because you're literally exposed from the middle, and if you can catch somebody lacking, but somebody's always gonna be prepared. From this spot you can watch back here from the other spawn, or just right here. You can kind of have a viewpoint of everything that's coming like in front of you, and then if they run across, you might get a kill or two. It all just depends on if they check the corners or not. But this is like, this hill alone is probably like really dominant, because you can contest while you're a little bit up the stairs. Like right here you're still contesting, oh wait, right here you're still contesting. So this is kind of a vantage point, because you can sit top, or if anybody comes from back here, they might not expect you to be here, so you can catch them running through here or either sitting on this. But yeah, let's go to the next point, which is P4. This hard point is pretty much, to be honest, I only want one person even staying in the hill. I don't want everybody watching something. Like, somebody can sit in this tower right here, maybe sit in mid and watch forwards. Maybe somebody like deep in river on the tank, and then somebody else in what is this, big tree, somebody else watching big tree, because then they have a whole vantage point from here to forwards to top, what is this, I don't want to say top church or top barn, my bad. But then the water tower can hop out, rotate back, or big tree can peek the little underpass over here, and they pretty much all have a viewpoint on, you know, pretty much everything. So yeah, that's pretty much Bocage. Okay, so for Tuscan, the very first point on this map, you know, everybody knows the common spot, but let me get to it. Especially the head glitch on the other side is crazy. So let me just get to the other side real quick and I'll show y'all the pretty much the head glitch the mid that everybody uses. See, so pretty much if you have an auto from here, it's a crazy head glitch. You can like look at the base and shoot from either top church or bottom church, wherever they come from. You know where they're at, or you can stun check whatever. That's on the other. And of course for P1, you're gonna, somebody could, you know, watch that and sit there watch that so they don't come you, or if they don't get the final bullets, they don't get to you, or if they get to you, you have the, you know, opportunity to put a bullet in them and they die, or you know, just get the full kill. And you know, you can have somebody sitting on your you and the opposite you of this side, or either back here. Either one works. It's just like you can have, since it's 4v4, you can have maybe one on hill collecting time, one on head glitch, one on that head glitch, and maybe another person near hill just up here, so they get that control. So that way you sit right here, flick right there, or if they have to move, they have to move. And then let's go to next hill. Next hill, this is probably P2 on this map. This is probably my favorite hill. So pretty much everybody knows where this is. Plat, you literally get a perfect angle from here to Church Alley, and then from here to Radio. And pretty much nobody really checks this majority of the time. They're too busy trying to run up to the point. So this is a camping area, Radio, and into, what is this? I don't know if this is P4 or not, but I think this is P4. No, it's either P4 or P5. But people will like, okay, let me act like somebody else. People will usually they won't check that. They'll just run straight to platform over here. But so pretty much, you know what I'm getting to. You'll catch them lacking and instantly spray them, and then maybe there'll be one coming from here. You can melt them too, so that way they don't get to plat, or you'll be able to stop them before they get there. All right, and then let's go to next hill. So next hill is gonna have a lot of early rotators, but of course if you're an auto player, you're definitely gonna want to rotate to the very back of P3, because then you have a whole viewpoint on pretty much everything. You have a head glitch that goes straight from here to mid. You can still kill people from the side stairs, or from the very back, or for not behind you of course, but like in front of you, but coming from the back of the hill. And then Bindz is right here. So you pretty much have a stronghold on everything. And once you have the head glitch, that's like a godly head glitch. Nobody's stopping you unless they're just incredible, or you know, they get fresh on you and they don't see, and you don't see them. They see you before you see them, and they end up killing you. But then again, somebody can hold that right there in the back. Somebody could either hold up here, somebody could hold point, and somebody else can help them right there. All right, let's go to the next point. This is church. Of course, you have to sit in bottom church to get any, like, you know, get the time in the hill. People are gonna literally run around all this stuff. Most of the people that collect time, they'll just sit right here or sit where I'm sitting right now. And when I sit right here, it's like where I'm aiming. They'll sit right there or right here. And then usually you should have at least somebody camping top church, so that way somebody can collect time right here, somebody can camp top church, and then because whoever runs through here can get melted right here. And then either somebody can hold tank back here for the people that like to flank around. And then like having total control is like literally everything. Like pretty much you got 2 people holding things and 2 people on point. That's what I'd like to have, because you know, it'd be like you'd have a strong one. If you get the rotates off in time, you know, it'd be fine. All right, and let's go to the next hill. So this hill, everybody knows this little stair area that you can sit in and catch people off guard too. The next place you can sit right here, because if they're coming from over here, it'll be contested, and they can't really shoot you unless they peek you. So you'll have somewhat of an advantage. And if your team's holding this down, where you could literally have somebody just sitting here collecting time and watching flank, you have another person sitting in hill, you can have somebody at least watching plat to radio, or somebody out here watching this to, you know, out here. or maybe even somebody just sitting at the bottom. So that they can hold that down, whatever they want to hold, or if they want to like switch between what they're holding, that's perfect. But all right guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know, hey, this actually helped. Just let me know if this helps you guys, because I want to be a person that, you know, helps people out and just makes things, you know, a little bit easier for everybody that doesn't really have access to everything. But yeah guys, with all that stuff being said, I will catch y'all in the next one.